to hear about that. That would be great. Walter,
Yeah,
aren't you a producer, engineer?
I keep it on the low. I do it as more of a hobby. I do it more as a hobby before I work myself into something more serious. I think that's the problem with anything with dealing with me. I take myself too serious.
Okay, well, take yourself less seriously. Get into one of them big studios and bring us back some stories.
Bring us back some stories.
We need some rapper stories.
Yeah, you got talent too. You can make it big if you really want to go down that route.
Yeah,
For sure.
Appreciate it, man. I just be trying to express myself. That's really where you get at. That's like how anybody else want to express themselves.
Yeah.
Or just find that outlet of where they can get all they pain, whatever they going through, whatever emotion that they trying to get out, whatever they're trying to iterate.
No, yeah, that's a good outlet. I believe that.
Appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, shit, it's different. It's crazy because, you know, everybody was like, "Oh, you either dribble a basketball or you rap on a microphone."
Yeah.
And man, I can tell you how many raps I used to write, but nigga, I hate my voice. That's always been the thing. I hate my voice.
You got bars?
Come on now, don't fucking play with me.
I mean, even if you hate your voice, you got auto-tune.
They got
it.
auto-tune
You could
now, yeah.
fucking make it deeper. You make it higher. You could.
No, it's just the point of like me talking. Like when I just talking in general.
Yeah.
I don't like hearing my voice a lot of the times. Like I wish that I could just pitch my voice up.
Oh.
My actual voice. I wish I could pitch it up.
Pitch
I
it
wish.
up?
Yes, pitch it up, pitch it down. I just don't like the tone I'm in.
Like, what was your subject matter though? When you was writing,
What was my subject matter?
if you want to go into
Yeah,
that.
if you want to.
I mean, I'm a lover boy at heart. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lover boy. I'm not gonna sit here. Obviously, I'm not fucking. Well, shit. I'm not gonna lie. I've definitely dabbled into both, just because of like when you talk about writers. When I was just writing, I wasn't even doing it as far as like me telling my own story. I felt like I haven't lived enough to even tell my own story now. So when I was really doing it, it was just like an exercise. Like, am I just putting words together, shit like that?
No, but writing raps, that shit low key like therapeutic.
I mean, yeah, that's really what I was doing it for.
I was just like writing shit, you know. It's low key therapeutic.
Like I just have shit in my notes. I never like read them out or put them in a song, but it definitely felt good writing shit down.
We got to do the intro then.
Oh yeah, intro. I didn't even know we were running.
You know we talked through the intro, nigga.
Yeah, we do talk through the intro.
After the intro, because I was gonna say, remember the shit we used to write in high school?
Y'all niggas.
I remember y'all niggas used to write too.
Yeah.
There was a time where I went to the studio. I had some studio time with y'all remember Stavarian and Putt? Yeah, me and Putt would go to the studio in Redlands. My dad would take us. It was actually a Christian studio or something like that. So they didn't want us cursing, right? Or at least the main person who had the space, he didn't want us cursing.
Yeah.
But me and Steve would get in there. The dude who was producing it, he didn't care. So we'd be in there cursing and whatnot on the song. And when the guy who runs it all, he came, he wanted to hear it. and he listens to it. And, you know, at that time, I was making an Eminem type song. Yeah. So, you know, I was going crazy. Like, I was saying some Eminem type stuff. So when he heard it, he was like, no, this is not going to fly. And the way he told us, he was like, there's too much fucking cursing in this fucking song. We're not going to have that shit. He told us like that. He said, you can't have no cursing, but he told it to us cursing.
Yeah, I was going to say,
so how can we take you serious?
Right.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was my little venture into it. And it was cool, but...
What's funny, I think like every nigga has that point in time where it's like, oh, I'm a rap. And like write some raps or recorded some shit. Like everybody. Every nigga in existence.
In existence.
That's what we did.
In existence. If you a nigga, you tried to rap once in your life. Ain't no way hiding that.
That's what we did, because you said the Eminem, because didn't we have like a goals, like every week we wrote something. I remember one week was the Eminem part. And we both, like, I read yours, you read mine. That shit
was this in Miss Allen's class?
Yeah, it was all in Miss Allen's class,
That's crazy.
bro.
Y'all niggas were writing raps in Miss Allen's class, and I was writing screenplays in the class, too. That shit's comedy.
I still got that shit on my phone to this day, too.
Did you write a diss track
That shit is locked.
Wait.
You wrote a diss track?
No. He wrote a diss track to Cal State Fullerton when he got denied. This nigga JP wrote a whole diss track to the whole University.
Where?
Real nigga shit.
I showed you that. I don't know if
Ain't
I
no
Oh, you
nigga.
ain't show me that.
I didn't.
I don't remember that one.
I still got that.
That shit got bars.
Wait a
too.
minute,
That
we
shit
gonna
got
have to get you in the
bars.
booth. We got you
That
gotta get
shit-
them bars
That
off.
shit
Fuck
has
that.
the bars too. That shit was hard.
Because y'all know, like back, that was the time when I was like,
Do you still
bro,
have
everybody was. Yeah, I still got auto raps in my phone
Shit.
still. That shit is locked though.
You gonna have to do a live performance. Shit.
I was pissed, bro. Like when I got denied, because that's when everybody was getting accepted
Accepted,
to everywhere.
Oh,
And,
Literally,
and I ain't getting. I was the
Dual
only
card,
one.
everybody. It was just.
I was like, shit, I was hurt. And then I just wrote that rap.
yeah, I remember that.
High school
Abbott had built up them schools, though, UCs and Cal States.
Yeah.
All of us wanted to get into those schools,
Yeah.
so I would be motivated to write a diss track too.
Yeah.
I should have wrote a diss track to Berkeley.
Yeah, I mean,
I wanted to go to UC.
Y'all school would have got it. Y'all school should have got a diss track. Long Beach.
Long Beach, why?
Bro, why did I pay, submit my application, and then they said they didn't get my application? So they took my money and then said they didn't get my application after I spent all that time doing that shit.
Damn.
You still got time.
Oh God. But still, I was just at the point back then because that was one of the schools that I wanted to go to. I was mad. I only applied to like 4 or 5 schools. I didn't just send them a whole bunch of applications. The ones I really wanted to go to, I applied to. Well, besides NAU, that was the last minute one, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're
Nah,
not
what
gonna
you
talk
said
about
yesterday, bro? That nigga was in prison up there.
Oh. So I was telling JP like there wasn't shit to do, so like I would be doing 2 a days. Like I'd be doing 2 a days. Like I'd live in the gym up there.
You
I
real
was
life
li-
prison.
I was
3 hots, 2 a day.
I was reading a lot.
He was
Reading a
reading
lot.
and working out 2 a days. All that shit crazy.
There wasn't shit to do.
Oh man. Well, we're back, y'all. This episode of the Ordinary People Podcast is sponsored by Ungood Studios, the homie Richard Calabasas clothing brand. He was on the episode a couple months ago, so hit they store up, get fresh with it for the summer. Nice, got a lot of cool rework stuff. You see that denim jacket? Come on now. So yeah, use offer code ORDINARY at checkout for 10% off your order. Thank you, Richard Calabasas and Ungood Studios, for sponsoring the show. Let's get to the show. So we got PJ here,
Yes, sir.
Walter,
Yo.
Lil Yoda X, and we got a special guest in the building.
You keep forgetting about.
Oh yeah,
What?
Damn, the disrespect.
Nah, it's all right.
The
Cool.
disrespect.
my fault.
cool.
The Jabberwocky mask, he's here
Nah,
too.
just move on. That's all right. That's all right.
But now we got a special guest in the building, one of our brothers. Someone I know you since I was like 11. That shit crazy. My nigga Evan here. My guy
Sir.
Evan.
Yes, sir.
Straight from
New Orleans.
New Orleans. I ain't want me to say it, but straight from New
It's all
Orleans.
good. New Orleans is a broad place.
Yeah, it's broad. Yeah, it's very broad. How you doing, sir?
I'm great. It's great to be here. Finally on the podcast from listening to the podcast.
Yes, sir.
You was one of our early supporters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. When I saw y'all was coming out with a podcast, I was excited because I'm far away from the homies, right? And listening to the podcast, like I said when I first heard it, it's just like being in the room with y'all having a conversation. So I appreciate what y'all putting out for sure, and I'm glad to be on here.
Yeah, and
Yes,
now
sir.
you in the room.
Appreciate
Yes,
it,
sir.
man.
On me.
Now that I think it was the second episode, third episode, we was driving up here and then like we was in JP card and then
Mhm.
like your text
Okay,
message
yeah.
read and I was like, yeah, that's confirmation right there.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
That's confirmation.
That's perfect
Crazy.
timing.
We was driving up to the studio. It was like the second episode. He gave us the message supporting all that shit. It was good. Like, yeah.
That's perfect timing. I'm
Oh,
glad to hear
God.
it. That came out a great time. Huh?
Yeah.
It was a great
Great,
time.
really good time.
And
Yeah.
when you do something creative, a creative field, especially when you put a lot of time and money into something, you're not supposed to outwardly ask for support because you don't really need it. It's not a necessity. But I'll tell you what, I appreciate you for listening to the episodes, giving feedback. That shit is needed. We put some time and money into this, so just the support like that kept us going. So,
That's awesome.
thank
I'm
you,
glad to
bro.
hear it. Yeah, I'm glad to do it too, man. Like I said, great product.
Can't
Yeah.
hear it, but I clicked it. I clicked it.
We're all waiting.
You're like, Solo can hear. Oh, Solo's here too, y'all. Solo here. But Yeah, man. How you been?
Good, man. Semester's finally done, thankfully. It was a hard one. You know, I had physics, organic chemistry, biology,
Holy shit.
theology.
God damn.
And I know theology is not like a known term.
Theology.
What's that?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta break that
Theories,
down.
theology, that's the study of religion. Because you know,
Oh.
Xavier University of Louisiana, it's a Catholic HBCU. Yeah, actually the only Catholic HBCU. So they make you take a course in theology. So did I like it? Not so much. But
Is it
you know.
true that every religion starts as a cult?
I do not know. The theology class I took was on apocalyptic literature and text. So we read heavily the book of Revelation. So I could tell you anything you want to know about that book at this point.
Damn.
But
What happens in that book?
so I think a lot of people
Real
know the book
shit.
of Revelation. It's like the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like at face value. It just looks like this dude was writing, you know, some pretty crazy detail.
Who wrote it again?
John the Apostle something, but he goes by John of Patmos. That was the island that he's on. Right, but you know, I don't want to bore y'all with the gory details of the book of Revelation. But it's just like a metaphor for people who are in trouble. But you know, you learn a lot from a class you don't really want to take because you got to sit there throughout the hours. But you know, it is what it is.
People would say we are living through that. Would you agree?
Honestly, yeah. There's definitely a lot of parallels you can draw from different eras of history where people think it is the apocalypse. Like, I don't know, one of the main themes is being able to have all the news given to you at an instant. That's clearly seen with social media and things like that. Another thing is, you know, not helping each other out when like not helping out somebody who's in a worse position than you, right? And I don't know, I think I got a lot of ideas about like capitalism in general, but I think that's one of the main goals of capitalism is to cut your losses and increase your profits, right? And a lot of the times the way people do that, I mean, by means of cutting their losses, they have to kind of oppress another group in order to sustain themselves. So you could say, yeah, like every era has its own little apocalypse. So, you know, definitely some doomsday preppers are thinking now's the time where all my investments are coming to fruition. But you know, history would show that all those guys kind of misinterpret what the book of Revelation is really teaching. But you know, that's theology. I say I don't like it, but clearly I learned something from the class. Clearly I learned something from the class. But yeah, all that to say that yes, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad my semester's over. You see where mine's been at where my mind's been at for 3 months. Yeah, no, I'm glad to be back in Cali. Good weather, good people, good food.
How was Louisiana?
Louisiana was cool, bro. I can't say that I experienced it too much though. You know, I was on campus for sure. Yeah. So, but you know, Mardi Gras came back. I don't know if y'all know, but the pandemic had put it off for a while. So the fact that this year was the first year it was back, they were having parades probably 2 weeks before it was actually Mardi Gras.
They couldn't wait.
And 2 weeks after it was actually Mardi Gras. So Louisiana, it's an interesting place. New Orleans is definitely, you know, it's got a lot of culture and history there. So it's a cool place to explore if you have the time for it.
No, it's definitely on my list to go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
They football team need help.
Bro, chill out, bro.
Damn.
Chill.
Y'all need
Damn,
help.
that was a stray. Damn.
How? I mean, I don't want to go into it because I know a lot about the team, and we definitely gonna be like top 5.
Y'all gonna be top?
Yes.
With a whole new coach?
God. JP,
Yes,
you say this
bro.
every goddamn year.
No.
You say this every goddamn
And
year.
are we not though? Are we not?
I mean,
Exactly. You don't even watch.
Beat
this
Brady. Worry about that.
shit. We beat Brady like
beat Brady. Beat Brady.
we're
this year.
4-0 against Brady.
Beat
The only
Brady.
time he beat us was in the
Beat Brady. Win the division and beat Brady.
I can't do this. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot right now.
Win the division.
We won the division like the
JP, I'm
only
with
time
you.
we didn't win the division was last year, bro.
I know you seen Jameis doing that footwork drill. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that drill?
Jameis is hilarious. He just be doing shit and it look funny. But he's good though. Like
Jameis
he's
is the
finna-
guy?
Yes, he's the guy. He's the guy.
Okay.
What did he do last season that made him not look like the guy? He went 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Everybody wants to talk about the 30 for 30.
Yeah, he
but he still threw for 5,000 yards. But that was 2 years ago in a different system.
did he play a whole half of the season?
He played half of the season. He tore his ACL against the Buccaneers.
Oh, okay.
And he went 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And the shit that was pissing me off is because niggas was like, before that, they was like, oh, I don't know, he's still James, he sucks. Nigga tear his ACL. Oh, I feel so bad for him. He was doing so good. Now he come back and now they hating again. All right, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
I
cool.
never say he
I'm
was
with
doing
I'm with
good.
y'all, Jake. Stop
Appreciate it.
repressing the Saints and Jeremiah, please.
Yeah,
Please.
that's
Y'all
good.
still got bounties?
Bro, actually, Vikings did bounties. A lot of teams did bounties.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. A lot of we can't sit here and act like, bro. It's professional sports, bro. These people betting money, all this shit. There's dirty shit going on in every sport. It's just the Saints got snitched on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nah,
Listen,
for real.
I don't need no more flack on the Vikings because we hurt ourselves each and every year. So I don't want to hear it. We hurt ourselves when we signed Kirk Cousins to another contract.
Bro, I heard he's
It don't
making a
make
lot
sense.
of money too.
It don't make sense.
To like 2-year deals.
He's a phenomenal businessman.
Phenomenal business.
He ran off with the bag from our front office multiple times. He did it again. I don't know why they. I feel like we signed him for like 2 years for like 40 mil or something like that. It just makes no sense why we keep on relying on this guy. It makes no sense.
Is there a better option for you guys right now in the market?
I mean, who want to go to Minnesota? You feel me? Like,
Bro,
I mean,
they have a good team.
Do you got Justin Jefferson? You got Adam Thielen?
I don't
You got
wanna-
somebody
I don't
play
wanna-
with?
I don't want to live there.
I don't want to break no rules or nothing, but I be wanting to say, Colin Kaepernick, bro.
This nigga.
He's wide open. This man bro. He led that. Didn't he go to a Super Bowl?
Yeah,
He did?
He did go to
so-
a Super Bowl.
I mean,
He's
he
been
do
there before.
he do more in prime time than Kirk Cousins do. So why not? That's what I say.
How many years? No,
Why
okay.
not?
Okay.
He's too far removed. You think?
He been farther than Jameis. Shut up.
Oh my God.
Shut up.
Wow.
He's not. He's way too far removed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's. First of all, the NFL doing all
it,
this
like 6
bullshit.
years?
They got to stop talking about. Oh yeah, he has a chance. Like somebody just need to go ahead and sign it. If like they got to stop talking about him. If they really believe, then just go ahead and sign him.
If Baker Mayfield can
But-
play, Kaepernick can play.
Baker Mayfield's ass.
No, in all seriousness, I don't think Kaepernick's gonna play again.
That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna play.
He can't be a backup.
He not.
Why go
He's
back?
not even gonna be
Why
a
go back
backup.
though? That's
He got his money.
he got
Yeah.
his money. He got his
Yeah.
He got
bag.
the TV show.
But like, how's that look if you go back? Why would you go back? Like, just
Why would you take the money?
exactly?
Like if the whole thing was to bring like awareness to that, but you still take the money, do all this shit,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
and now he's asking to get back in the league. I mean,
It's
I'm
weird.
if he gets back in the league, I'll support it. Like I'm with it, but it's just like
I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know.
He's probably not getting back. in
He's
the
not
league.
gonna get back.
I
in the
don't
league.
think
6 years removed. It's about 6 years, right? 6, 7 years. 6
Yeah,
years.
it's-
That's
it's a while now.
that's a lot.
The
for
talent's
football.
not there no more.
Is Cam Newton playing with anybody?
He's gonna be out
Cam
the
Newton is
league.
not good anymore.
Yeah,
He's not good anymore. Like
Yeah.
and this is coming from somebody who believed in Cam.
I felt like
He's
when
not
the
good.
when the Patriots first signed him in those first few games before he got COVID,
Yeah,
he was looking like he was back again. He was looking nice,
right.
But then COVID must have did a spell on him because bro,
It
just
is something.
yeah, he seemed cursed once he got back for sure. He started playing terrible, absolutely
I
terrible.
think it's the team. I'm not gonna lie. It's the Patriots,
yeah.
the system that he's in.
You
Because
think it was the Patriots?
I just like the system. Like I don't think it was made for him. Because
Yeah,
I-
he wasn't really a quarterback for real.
and even what the Patriots did this offseason, it's like they didn't do much for the team
Well, they never really do much.
because they got that old. nigga.
Everybody's always next man up. That's always been the mentality in New England.
Mhm.
They don't really care who they lose, especially at the running back position.
But you hear what Ryan Tannehill said about Malik Willis?
That is
Yeah,
interesting. That was interesting. So basically, he came in and he said it's not his job to mentor
Oh yeah, I saw that.
him.
I saw that.
But then Kurt Warner was on Twitter. It was like, "Hey, all the young QBs, like, I don't know what he's talking about. I'll be here to mentor you." So somebody was trying to draw the analogy as if somebody gets hired today to take your job, are you training them?
Fuck no. That's my
Yeah.
job. That's my livelihood.
Yeah,
That's such
No.
That's not immature.
You gotta no. And plus, we're like NFL. Like we're getting paid. Like fuck you, bitch. Like
What if it's for the team though? Are you leading
Yeah.
for the team or are you leading for yourself?
You gotta look at the situation who like it was
The,
from.
fuck the team. Give me my paycheck and I'm good. You feel me? Like,
But-
the fuck.
I'll give you context though,
Go ahead.
because it was so Ryan Tannehill, and if you watch the playoffs last year, they're the Titans. They like sacked Joe Burrow like 9 times.
Damn.
They had the game in the bag.
Damn.
Ryan Tannehill going to throw like I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 interceptions. He basically lost the game for the team.
Damn.
And then so they went ahead and drafted Malik Willis, and he was like, "Oh, they didn't tell me they was going to do this, all that. It's not my job to mentor him, and all that." But hearing that as Malik Willis, like me hearing that as the backup quarterback for now, that's like, all right,
I'm
bet.
getting that nigga job.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm
Like,
like,
all right,
I'm like,
bet.
nah.
And you know what's
That's my job.
interesting? Ryan Tannehill has said that he was in a quote unquote dark place after the playoffs, and he had to go to therapy as a therapist now. And I think one of the realizations he had was that he doesn't need to mentor some rookie when he needs to worry about his own performance type of deal. So he could be coming from like an insecure place when he
I was
says
just about
that.
to say that
that
is
sound like
insecurity.
insecurity.
That is definitely insecurity, and it's not surprising being that we're talking about Ryan Tannehill at the end of the day. Like we've
Let me throw
basically
something in
seen the
this.
ceiling.
Go ahead,
All
Solo.
right, because first of all, I'm a Dolphins fan. And
Are you
so
really?
I've known Ryan Tannehill back when he was with the Dolphins.
You're
And
weird.
one of the things was he was really arrogant, right?
Mhm.
So now if you look at it, you go, yeah, okay, that's an expectation. He would say that. He's like, it's about my job. And I think the rest of that quote was that we're all out here to compete.
Right.
And he's trying to keep his starting job. Now, let's be honest. That's the truth, right? It's not their job to mentor these guys. That's sort of the goodwill thing that the NFL likes to put out. Now, the other side, let's look at the other side of this. So the guy coming in, you think he's saying, oh, I want to be mentored? Or do you think he's saying, I'm going to go beat out the starter
Get
and
your job,
start?
yeah.
That is
You see what I'm saying? So whatever Ryan Tannehill says, it doesn't affect him. He's out for blood anyway.
Yeah.
That's all
Right.
I'm saying.
Right.
But yeah, it doesn't. But I feel like that just makes the quarterback room just awkward. Like,
Like,
it's just
why
gonna
would I
be-
give you the keys to take my job?
But
Why would I help you take my job?
you didn't have to say it.
But here's the thing: what happens when you get injured? What happens when Ryan Tannehill gets injured?
Give a fuck. He's
Ex-
not the team. He's not the GM. He's not the GM. He's not give a fuck about that team. He gives a fuck about.
So he
his
gives a fuck
paycheck.
about himself. That's somebody you want as your QB1.
Yeah. Well, I don't want him as my QB1.
You're not winning a championship ever,
But-
ever.
but
No championship aspirations ever.
But like, no, this is his job. Malik is a grown ass man. Get yourself a QB coach. Get training, whatever the fuck. Like, come on now.
Do
But
you
you
think
want your-
Tom Brady was mentoring Jimmy G?
No, and Brett wasn't mentoring Aaron. Like, if you're good, you're good. I don't need to sit there and hold your hand. You're a grown man. You're a professional.
But you don't
football
think
player.
mentorship count because not to bring up the Saints, but I feel like that's why Jameis Winston is a better quarterback.
Well,
Because
here's
he
the
went
thing.
into a system
Drew,
where he
Drew was leaving. Ryan
Yes.
not leaving. Ryan's staying.
And who was Pat Mahomes behind?
he was
Alex
behind
Smith. Alex Smith mentored
Alex Smith,
Patrick
yeah.
Mahomes.
And look how
And
good
look how
that
this
nigga
happened.
is.
Yeah. So it looks like great quarterbacks get mentored by the quarterback before. Maybe.
Maybe.
So James
Could
is a
be.
great quarterback. Thank
Okay,
That's
shit.
exactly what you said.
I
That's
mean,
exactly what you
hey,
said.
hey, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So, before he hurt himself.
I mean, Dak Prescott did that. I'm
He's
not
turned
sitting
over
here
a new
calling
leaf.
Dak Prescott fucking top 3 quarterback.
He did what?
He had some crazy numbers before he got injured. I'm not bringing his shit up like he's good.
Yeah, but Jameis Winston's a better talent than Dak Prescott. I'm dead. Nah.
Hey,
nah.
where's the laugh at? Where's the
Hey.
laugh at?
Hold on.
Hold on, I need all the laughs.
When did
I
Dak
need all the
Prescott?
laughs.
When did Dak Prescott get
Denied.
drafted? When did
Boo, I need
y'all
all
not
that.
answering my
I
question?
need all of them.
When did Dak get drafted? What pick? Was Jameis not a number 2? Was he not a top five pick though?
What school did Jameis go to versus what school did Dak go to?
Jameis Winston went to Florida State, FSU. Dak Prescott went to what? Mississippi? I don't know.
Yeah, he went to like Mississippi State. I feel like that place.
Florida State.
Florida State that's a big name.
That's a big name.
Powerhouse. I feel like they were only a couple years removed from the national championship
Yes.
at that time.
Yeah.
They're feeling
So
like they're feeling
so
like
he's
they're
playing
getting-
better competition though. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a better talent. Maybe now you can look at it as like,
Oh yeah, that's what you are.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has a better talent. Maybe now because he's not a starter. He had the whole Buck situation just fucked up, and he had some off the field shit. Yeah, that messed him up. But I'm talking about Jameis Winston now is a better quarterback. It's cool. It's cool. It's
yeah,
cool.
that's tough. That's tough.
So
I
what?
can't
No,
argue.
you don't agree.
I can't agree.
Yeah.
Man.
What's wrong with Jameis?
I
I just want to know what's
That
wrong
was
with
the
Jameis.
MVP conversation when he was healthy.
Bro, yeah.
Jameis has never put his name in the MVP
Jameis
conversation.
Winston, man. He was up and down with Tampa Bay. He was never great. He was always hurt.
But
he
he
was
was still
always
putting
full of
numbers.
himself. Now maybe he's matured a little bit. Dak Prescott from day one. I remember when he played in exhibition against the Rams and he went out and kicked ass. And Dak Prescott has always been just solid. Now he's not spectacular, but he's
Exactly.
solid. I mean, you don't become the number one QB in Dallas. You know what I mean? That's like one of the highest profile teams.
Over
in the
Tony
NFL.
Romo on his way out.
Yeah.
He took
I
the
never
job.
said he was bad.
Now,
I never said he was
if you had to choose one quarterback, Jameis or Dax,
As of
you
right
choosing-
now,
you choosing Dak.
I'm
right?
choosing Jameis because I'm choosing Jameis.
Okay.
I love-
okay.
I love how you
Okay.
ride.
I'm a homer.
Hey,
You already
hey.
know I'm a homer.
No,
I love how you ride for your
but,
team.
but if you could switch quarterbacks,
I'm
with
not
Dak
going to
Prescott
Dak.
and
No.
Jameis, you're not going to Dak.
No.
Hold on. Why are you not going to Dak?
Because Jameis is on my team. That's why I'm not going to Dak, okay?
You're a great fan. You're a great fan.
You're the number. Yeah.
The people of New Orleans would love you. Who that?
I just don't
they
get the
would-
hate for
They
Jameis.
want him out of there too.
So you guys don't think Jameis is a good quarterback?
I like Jameis.
But for real, do you think he'll ever have success?
I'll be
Like, are you
honest.
looking at his
I'll be
old
honest.
shit?
I'd rather have Kirk Cousins. And I'm a
No,
Vikings
you
fan.
won't. No, you don't.
Bro, yes.
No, you don't.
I'd rather Kirk Cousins than Jameis
Why?
Winston, bro.
Why? Tell me. I bet you everything you say why is gonna be old Jameis shit. Why?
Of course. That's all we have to go on.
So we can't go of last year. That's what I'm.
Last year was his only good year. He played half a season.
Half a season.
I need a little bit. Like I can't go off his little exceptions. I want the rule. And over his career, that man throws interceptions and makes poor decisions. And that's okay. That's who y'all got. So you gotta work.
Back then he did. He doesn't anymore.
We only see
And
half
even
the season.
even okay, but the thing is, I watch even like his interviews. He's a different person. That's what I'm getting to. Like he's a whole different quarterback than his Bucks days. Everybody wants to look at his Bucks days and just think that's still him. It's not him, bro. I promise y'all. I can't wait till he wins comeback player
I
of the
guess
year.
we'll have to see.
Hey, he's winning comeback player of the year. I'm saying on this
he
podcast
could do
right
that.
now.
He could do that. Yeah.
He's gonna be top 5 QBs in the league. He's gonna be top 5 in yards. All that. Trust me.
I'll know about that.
With the
last
weapons coming back, Mike, I know.
I'm like, who y'all
don't-
receivers? Who y'all?
Michael
who,
Thomas.
Who are y'all
Listen,
weapons?
Niggas forgot Michael Thomas is the best.
Which one?
Niggas forgot Michael Thomas is the top 5 receiver in the league. It's all right. He's been hurt for 2 years. That's all right. He's coming back. We can Chris Olave back. Kamara gonna be hurt out for a couple.
He said
games.
who?
See, not because
Chris.
it's
who?
because y'all not on the NFL like it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Y'all gonna see the season. Just wait till the fall. Just wait till the fall. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I'm in depth with the team, with the shit, with the league.
You are.
That's
though.
why I'm
You are.
saying this shit so confidently.
I will wake up and JP be watching Saints training camp videos. This nigga.
I hope it works out for you,
Yeah,
man. I really
got
do. I can see the passion. I can see the fire burning.
Cause it sounds like all the fucking ESPN analysts, all that. That's why it irritates
what?
me.
Y'all, I think y'all can make playoffs. Y'all did last year. Y'all got it.
We did last year.
Y'all did last
No.
year. I don't watch
But-
NFL
hold on,
for
hold on,
anybody,
hold on.
for any listener. I don't.
Let me tell you why though.
Y'all was close though,
Hold
right?
on. We won the last game. We had to win our last game. Hold on. We had to
was
win
based
our
on
last
someone
game,
else.
and the Niners had to lose. We won our last game.
and then-
Rams is up like 20-0 on the Niners.
Yeah.
They punk asses couldn't beat them.
Yeah.
They let them come back and beat them, so we couldn't go. We
So-
did what we had to do.
So y'all got close with not y'all squad. So I think y'all
yeah,
y'all good this
Hold
year.
on.
Y'all
I'm sorry. I'm going on a rant. Yeah. We got close. Hold on. We got close. We had 4 different quarterbacks the whole fucking season. No Michael Thomas the whole fucking season.
Y'all had a wide receiver as a quarterback.
We had we had fucking Taysom Hill, Ian Book, Trevor Simeon. Who are these niggas? You don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Who was the coach last year?
It was Sean Payton. That's why that nigga left, because that nigga was done with the bullshit. He was like, fuck.
Who the coach this year?
Dennis Allen. But he's been the defensive coordinator for like the past 5 years. We've had top 5 defense all these years, so there's nothing wrong with it. I don't get why everybody's like, oh, there ain't no Sean Payton. Bro.
I wish y'all the best, man.
Dennis Allen's not Sean Payton. Don't go
That's-
there.
that's
Don't
what
go
I'm
there.
saying.
He's not.
Don't go there.
Of
When
course
you
not,
talk
because he's not an
about-
offensive-minded person, but he's a defensive-minded person. But we've had the top 5 defense for the last 5 years, and he's been the head coach. Yeah, it was with the Raiders, and he didn't do good. But like we said, mentorship. He's behind Sean Payton, behind all this success. y'all don't think?
In New Orleans, all the success?
Okay, we can talk about. Yes, they didn't win Super Bowls all these years, but if we go like the past 5 seasons, they're in like top 3 winning seasons.
Okay, I'll give you that, winning seasons.
We can't just go by. If that's the case, then like a lot of these players we gotta say aren't good because they didn't win a Super Bowl. You know how many good players? Barry Sanders is trash. Then
So y'all not rebuilding.
we're not. We're never gonna be in a rebuild. We don't need to do that shit.
Okay.
It felt like you've been rebuilding.
We're not.
Okay.
Oh no, we got the bro. Not at all. Like that's the thing about our team. They say we don't rebuild. A lot of people are getting mad because they say, "Oh, they gotta get rid of everything." Like why?
Why don't y'all rebuild?
Because we've still been making the playoffs. The only time we didn't make the playoffs was last year. So what was it a rebuild?
So that's the goal.
No,
Make
the end goal
playoffs?
is yes. This is the Super Bowl. Yes, I know all y'all gonna say, "Oh, this is all this bullshit." But the division, the NFC is a hard division. It is now. It's not. But back then, it was the hard. You had the Rams, the Vikings when it was even better. All these good ass teams. The AFC niggas want to talk about Tom Brady. He was in the fucking AFC with the Dolphins, the Bills when they was ass.
Yeah.
As soon as they got good, he gonna bounce.
Yup.
Come over here. It's all right.
Fuck
My
y'all
bad.
shit up.
Let's move on to the
I
next.
mean, he did win a Super Bowl in both divisions. You want to talk about his light work? He won a Super Bowl in y'all division too. Just saying.
Did y'all ever hear that story? I forgot who said it. He was telling this story. I think it was like a O-line. But he was playing against Brady, right? And like Brady did some shit and then they was talking shit back and forth and Brady was like, "Ask your daddy about me." I was like, that's kind of hard.
Fuck that nigga. We got Tyrann Matthew. Who gonna be on Brady ass? We've been on Brady ass all 4. My bad. I didn't mean to snap like that. But nah, we gonna be on Brady. He beat us with that 1 year in the playoffs because Drew Brees sucks and Jared Cook sucks.
Jared Cook sucks.
That's really the only reason why they beat us that year. But
Come on.
other than that,
Hey,
it's all right.
we get in the wild card spot this year, right?
Who?
Us.
Who the fuck
Who's
is
us,
me?
nigga?
Saints,
You're not a
let's
Saints
go.
fan, bitch.
Saints,
Get the fuck out of here.
You are a 49ers
signing,
fan.
I'm signing right. I'm not a 49ers
You've ignited the
fan.
passion of other people. Good job, Jeremiah.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're not,
come
nah,
on. I love
you're
that
not in the
passion.
nation, bro.
Bring more fans.
If you have that much passion and that much love to say that you'll take
All right,
Jameis
nigga, you better
Winston-
roll with it then.
If you
Shake
if
my
you
hand.
say if
Shake
you
my
say
hand.
Jameis Winston over Dak Prescott,
Yes.
I'm a Saints
I
fan.
don't get-
now.
Oh,
That's
there you
love
go.
that
I'll
shit.
bet on that. Who performs better, Dak Prescott or
Oh,
Jameis
I'm-
Winston?
I'm calling Jameis Winston for sure.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's a good one.
You want to make a bet too?
So look, you can get in this too.
I'm
We
not-
getting all y'all can
Yo,
get in this.
that's
I'm
a
not
good
doing any
I
Dallas. I'm
guarantee
not
you.
doing any Dallas Cowboy bets. Okay, I gotta see something first.
Okay.
But I can guarantee you that is not true. Jameis Winston has never and will never be better than Dak Prescott in this lifetime.
So you
I'm
believe
willing
this?
to say Dak Prescott's going to have a better year than Jameis Winston right now.
Exactly.
Okay,
Right now.
so
I'll
just
shake on that.
okay, let's do it. Let's do it
Yes.
on camera. Everybody's seen it. Yes. Y'all talking about this season?
Hey,
This
let's go.
season, this
So do
upcoming
you-
season.
Y'all don't think James is going to do good at all? That's what I'm hearing.
Barring injury, of course, but
Yeah,
you know.
of course.
Okay.
Which is shaky,
Yeah.
but I'm with you, JP. Let's go.
Yep.
I love that passion.
I can't wait.
That ride or die shit.
I can't wait either. I can't wait to see Michael
go.
Thomas out. Feelings. Then I know the world will be back in a better place.
I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
Speaking of feelings, let's talk about my boy Ben Simmons and his feelings.
Uh-oh.
My boy just got back surgery coming off of a stellar performance. Just kidding. He has not played in I don't know how long. Does he still play basketball? Do y'all know? I have no idea.
He
show up to the game.
He just shows up to the
game, you
games.
know?
Just
He a
show
paid
up for a
viewer
check?
now.
Paid viewer?
He a paid viewer.
paid viewer. That's
Paid
crazy.
viewer.
Would you ride the bench? You wouldn't mind riding the bench, right? I wouldn't mind riding the bench.
Yeah.
How
NBA?
much is he
On the
getting
NBA
paid? How
team?
much he
Oh,
gets
God.
paid?
Shit.
I'll ride the bench.
Or like even if you didn't get paid that much, like let's say you got paid like what a typical bench player would get
Yes.
paid, you would ride the bench. Happily ride the
That's
bench.
NBA.
That's NBA money still.
Come on
You
now.
talking about that? Yeah.
What about NFL? Would you ride the bench?
Yes.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. I'd rather ride
Practice
the bench in
squad?
I'll be on
the
practice,
NFL
but
than
practice
in the
squad
NBA.
getting money.
Yeah.
Wait, ride the bench as opposed to what?
Not playing at all. Just sitting there.
Okay, yeah, you're
Watch the
right.
game.
Yeah, you're right. Of course. Well, yeah. Well, of course, better than our position than where we are now.
I mean,
Well, but because he's able to ride the bench just because how good he is, right? Because not anybody can just say that shit and will still be on a team.
Well, shit,
Yeah.
we gonna find out.
Pretty much.
Walter, do you
He's
think
good, so.
when Ben comes, if he comes back, when Ben comes back, you think he's gonna work in that Brooklyn system?
Yeah,
I know,
what
right? They don't
system?
even
That's
have a
the
coach.
question.
They don't even have a
What
coach.
system? I don't know what is. Did you watch the series at all?
I seen the series, the Celtics series. I seen about every game.
They play pass me the ball, it's my turn.
They look like LA Fitness.
Pass him the ball, it's his
It's
turn.
literally a
They
pickup
look like
game.
LA Fitness, bro.
It's
I ain't
literally
gonna
a
lie.
pickup game.
That's their offense, man.
Yeah.
And that's
Kevin
probably why they
Durant's
lost.
always been like that, though. I mean, if you look back this days as the Thunder, they would always lose games in the fourth quarter because him and Russell Westbrook would go hero ball, and they would just not play the offense. And he's always been like that, always.
Yeah, I mean that's his game. He creates his own space, creates his own shots. That's how he plays.
Yeah.
Don't set him no screen. He's gonna cross, backstep.
So
Knock
with
it down.
that, because I haven't watched the
They need a
season that
coach.
much.
They
How
need a
does it not
fucking
work with them,
coach.
but it like worked with the Warriors? Did it work with the Warriors when
Well,
he was
the
on
Warriors is
there? Like,
the
was it still
Warriors.
rec ball looking like, or was it organized?
He
He played more like a spot up role, ain't it?
Yeah, he definitely fit more into the system. He had no choice because everybody buys in. When you're in the Warriors, you have no choice but to buy into that system.
Yeah.
I think it fit his play style well too.
Yeah.
being with the Warriors because you know he liked to shoot that thing. He not gonna set it down screen and cut off the down screen. So. But the other playoff games, I don't know if y'all been watching the Warriors Grizzlies series. That has been great to watch.
Very good
be
series.
honest.
Very good series. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't even know who I put. I don't even know. If you asked me today to bet on, I wouldn't even fucking know.
Who you want?
Who do I want to win?
Yeah.
I kind of want the Grizzlies to win.
I want Ja to get it.
I
kinda
I
want
just
Ja
want
to
Ja to
win.
get
I
it.
would put money on the Warriors though.
But the Warriors,
Yeah.
I have a feeling the Warriors is just gonna win. More seasoned, obviously.
Been there
Younger,
before too.
been there.
like,
Memphis. I don't think Memphis has any veterans on that team. They're just playing it out.
especially that with that long playoffs. So I don't think so.
Yeah, I just wanted it for Ja because what's the series right now? Like, what's the
I think it's like 2-1. Yeah, Warriors are up 2-1.
Mhm.
They play tonight.
Back in
so-
Oakland.
damn?
Yeah,
back
it's,
in
I,
Oakland.
It's looking rough.
I think the Warriors win it tonight. Win it for sure.
Win tonight, win it for sure.
Yeah, I think honestly they could win the whole thing, to be honest, because I don't know who really could match them offensively for real.
Mm.
I think their biggest competition would probably be Milwaukee, only because Giannis is hard to stop in and of itself. So
Yeah. How do you feel about Phoenix? Everybody's calling Phoenix frauds.
I mean, I like Phoenix. I like D Book. You know, Chris Paul. I'm a Clippers fan, so I always got love for him.
Right.
But I don't know. I just don't think that when I look at like who's the better team, like it's just for me, it's just clearly the Warriors, and that's what you need to win a championship. So I think it will when they do play each other. I think the Warriors are going to win. Will it be a close game? I don't think so. I think the Warriors probably win that series 4-1, maybe.
Damn.
Yeah.
4-1.
I'm that confident in the Warriors. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, they look good though.
Well, like I don't want to see the Warriors. I don't want to see
You
the
don't want
Warriors.
to see no more.
Nah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a Ja Morant fan. So I just want
Okay.
the Grizzlies.
Nah,
You
that
mean
makes
Clippers
sense.
fan? That's what you meant to say.
Clippers fan. I'm not
Clippers
a-
fan.
Who's the Clippers?
You fucking
What?
Clippers
You're a
fan.
Clippers fan,
You're-
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Bro, we settled this.
On your team.
I'm a player fan. All right.
What?
This
When did
nigga,
this happen?
this nigga JP was
You
a
didn't know
Clipper
this?
fan.
He was a Clippers fan. We was
See,
Clippers fans
exactly.
together.
Did
What-
he?
They released me like a couple years.
They released
ago.
me.
I'm not signed to them no more.
Oh, what? After Lob Cities fell?
After Live City left, I was after middle school. I was just following players. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was deep on them niggas, and
He was a so-called Lakers fan for a bit.
I was.
Oh God! And then he seen how the season went. Now he not fucking with the Lakers.
He was really excited too with the beginning of the season because they got his favorite basketball player.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
You gotta be careful when you
Russell
say that. You
Westbrook.
gotta be careful when you say that.
What do you mean be
Why?
careful? That's the
I mean,
truth.
he is, but I don't support what he did this season. That's all. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
say.
mean, come on, man. That man played most of the games. Unlike some people,
Yeah.
the star players.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
No,
I
fuck
mean,
that.
maybe if the star players played as much as Russell played, they could have did something.
And see that's why I was like in the beginning of the series, I was going for the Pelicans just because they beat the Lakers out to get in.
Yeah.
That's so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm following Ja. I'm back on Ja.
You back? You Grizzlies fan now.
You got to put in
I'm a
the
Ja
You
Morant
got to
fan.
put in the application, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smitty.
Because that's how it goes, bro. You
Yeah.
can't just.
But I'm still testing the waters because they probably gonna get rid of Russ, and who knows where he goes? Maybe he
Well,
goes
you're trying to
somewhere-
be a Lakers fan for real?
No, I'm just trying to be a fan of play. I told you I'm a fan of players.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna bandwagon.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm a
all
proud
right. No worries,
bandwagon in the
no worries,
NBA.
No worries,
Yeah,
no worries.
you
I'm
know,
not
I'm not
respect
gonna
the
lie.
people
That's okay.
who own up to it.
Yeah, that's
who own
okay.
up to it.
Like I don't get no merch of no like one team.
Yeah.
I get merch of players.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
That's
you asked me to
respectable.
bet earlier. I'm not betting on that team. I mentioned that's not my team no more. You still think I'm
Oh.
a Cowboys fan? I'm
Huh?
not a Cowboys fan.
What?
What are you?
I don't. I will not support the Dallas Cowboys till Jerry Jones is 6 feet deep.
Damn.
shit.
Well,
Damn. Hold on.
Oh shit.
I don't give a fuck. I said how I felt. I don't believe Jerry Jones knows what he's doing.
Bro just got in a car accident this week too.
Yeah,
Prayers to him. Prayers to him. But I'm really not supporting
Watch
that team
like,
till he's
damn.
gone.
We
so
was
you
close.
are,
Damn.
so you're you're just like what some subscription services when you try to
Yeah.
when you try to cancel it, they be like, how about you just pause it instead?
Yeah,
That's what you're
exactly.
doing.
Exactly.
You're pausing it.
Yeah, I'm pausing my subscription, bro.
Okay.
So now you just
respectable.
following players.
Yeah, I'm following players.
That's respectable.
I'm still watching the games. And I'm be like, damn, they suck, and then I'm just
Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
respectable.
he's still a Cowboys fan, but not really. Okay.
That's respect. That's how I was when LeBron came to the Heat. I was a closeted Heat fan for 4 years. I was like, I
You
cannot
need to go
say
back
shit.
to the closet.
That's my team. Fuck that. Those my
Reverse
niggas.
sweep.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Bring him out.
It's not. Pat ain't gonna let that happen.
They got a good chance.
We do got a good chance. We
Yeah.
good.
No, they
They
don't
got a
lie
good
to him.
chance.
We getting past Philly, of course.
No, y'all not.
Because Philly's a mess.
Yeah.
Who knows what they're gonna do?
They
each-
are a
each
mess, but they're
game.
not even gonna beat Philly.
It's one game.
I'm
We good. We good.
Bam is shook.
We know.
Bam is shook.
We're
You like,
good.
Embiid's back.
We're good.
Embiid is back.
We're good.
He got the mask on. Y'all not winning that series. It's not scripted for y'all to win.
Philly's taking it. Sorry.
Philly's taking
Philly's
it.
taking it.
James Harden looks slim right now. I just lied. I just fucking lied.
Yeah, James Harden put on that weight and did not let it go. It stayed with him. That's the reason why he's been moving all these teams so much. He's not
Yeah, I was
good no
gonna say,
more.
He's not. I
No.
haven't been watching.
He's not what he was on the Rockets no more, man. Ain't no way.
You think it's because isn't him and you think it's because it's like his attitude, like personality?
I don't
He's
know
one.
what
He's
it
kind of just like
is.
KD, right? He just give him the ball and get out the way type of shit.
Oh yeah, that's the type. That's how he scores his points. He's a ISO ball player for sure.
And he just not doing it no more.
Not doing it well. Yeah. At least at this moment. I mean, it's basketball, so all it takes is a nice streak and you're back in it. So we'll see. We'll see.
All them wings he being at the club catching up.
Yo, finally caught up, my nigga.
Well, keep in mind, half of his game was drive to the ball and get fouled, or drive to the basket, get fouled. The other half was shoot the three.
Yeah.
So he's too big. Plus, the rules have sort of changed against him now of driving and
he's
getting
not getting as
fouled.
many calls.
So he can still hit the three, though, which means he's going to have a prolonged career. He can still hit the
I'm not
hit the
gonna
three.
lie. When he was on the Rockets, like that nigga was fun to watch. Just like this,
Yeah.
like driving to the hole, the step backs and everything. It's just like damn.
I think at first he was fun to watch, but then he figured out this foul thing and he
Yeah.
started abusing it. And I was like, I don't want to watch his games. At the same time, the Warriors were coming up. I would always flip back to the Warriors game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over now.
Iconic team,
Yeah.
the Warriors, man.
Y'all want to transition to that Chappelle shit?
Man, we should have had the clip ready. Fuck, we didn't. Yeah, that was the clip.
I
we shoulda
mean,
had.
I'm sure.
You gonna have to you gonna have to look it up. Y'all gonna have to look it up. That clip is fucking hilarious.
That shit is
though.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking funny. The way he tackled him, he barely just
Yeah.
that Dave Chappelle. I give him credit. He ate that hit.
He ate
He
that,
ate it.
yeah.
He
Ate
ate
that,
that
like a
shit.
running back, bounced right off of him.
what happened?
I know you seen the security guards come running and two of them niggas slip. And
Oh,
he
God.
slipped. That shit was hilarious.
Dave Chappelle got attacked on stage.
He got
On
attacked
stage.
on stage.
What?
Yo, I'll tell you.
Well, he said a joke about somebody.
No,
Damn,
he
I
just
did.
got up and tried to attack that
But he
nigga.
did say the joke after.
He said
Oh,
a
the
joke
joke
after.
after.
And then Chris Rock got up.
Chris Rock, was that Will Smith? Chris Rock was, Jamie Foxx was there. Jamie Foxx got on the stage. He was like, whenever you're in trouble, Jamie Foxx is going to show up with a sheriff's hat. That nigga had a sheriff hat on.
Oh shit.
That shit was
You
funny.
know, so he did not press charges against him.
He didn't?
I don't think he did. And he went to was the comedy club? Some smaller club Dave and Chris Rock went to. They were just talking about it. And then Chris was like, this is secondhand information because you can't really record. But Chris was like, yeah, man, I really got slapped on stage by the softest rapper in hip hop history.
Seen that too.
I was like, damn. But why comedy low key? You gotta be gangster to be a comedian nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
this shit hectic. Niggas
What does
get-
that statement mean though? What did Chris Rock mean by
No.
Because Will Smith won a Grammy. He was the first nigga to win a Grammy.
I'm
was
like,
first nigga to win the
what
Grammy.
do you? That doesn't prove nothing. You didn't say nothing when you said that. Like,
Right? Yeah.
what are you doing, Chris Rock? Like,
I just had to get that out. I was like, every time niggas,
And, like-
every time they disrespect him, calling him sorry, he's the first nigga to win a Grammy.
And
So with
like,
that, as
you
far
didn't
as
do
rapper
shit
sense.
too. You just ate that slap. It just didn't do shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, at that point, like he had to preserve.
Yeah,
You know, he had to have some professionalism about himself to get through that situation. But I don't know why he's trying to like make these little comments. Like, bro, this man is famous for a lot of things. He has a lot of awards for the things he's done.
Yeah.
You saying that really doesn't mean nothing. But besides, like, you still like, are you mad that you got slapped? Like,
I would on live TV.
I mean, I would be mad too. But I feel like everybody had Chris Rock back more than anything.
Oh yeah,
What y'all-
yeah.
I don't know. It was both. I don't want to.
Was you
I was more Chris
more
Rock.
pro slap
okay.
or anti slap.
I was, that's gonna be that's the name. I was more like the slap. I was more Chris Rock because I do think he was very professional about it.
Yeah.
I'm not over here villainizing Will Smith for like, oh, that's a disgrace and all that shit.
I am.
But the conversation would have been different if Will Smith didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
It
It
would've
wouldn't,
been
it wouldn't
way-
even be a conversation to be
Yes,
had.
it would.
What?
Not what
about
it would have been.
About what?
Oh, there he goes again, not protecting black women.
Who?
Will Smith. Yes.
Oh, I don't know nothing
That
about
is-
that.
I don't think
I
that
don't
would've
know
been the
nothing
narrative.
about that.
Yeah, that would have been an
I
error.
don't think it would have been
I don't know.
because I don't
And the
even
joke
think,
was light too. It was a
It
light
was light,
joke.
but they was making people on. They was making it. Oh yes, he shouldn't have said nothing about his wife. That's what the people who was going against Chris Rock. That's all the conversation was.
jokes.
Exactly, it's joke to us. It's jokes.
Yeah.
But nowadays, we all know it. Shit is soft. Nowadays,
Shit is mad soft, bro. You can't even.
That's why I feel like he did that shit because I mean Will Smith has said in that book and all that shit saying he thought he was always soft or something like
well,
that.
maybe if they would have showed her face, we don't know what happened when that camera turned back.
They did show her face.
They did show her face.
Yeah, she was very
So she gave him a look that was like, go up there and slap that nigga.
Okay, you can't communicate all that through a look.
I mean, she's look upset by the joke.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Will Smith was laughing too. That's
Will Smith was cracking up.
He was
yeah.
laughing.
That's what I mean.
He was
No.
embarrassed.
I
He
was
like,
like,
"Ah,
okay,
shit."
that's what I'm talking about. Like, so you seen them laughing, and then the camera turns away, and then you turn back, and he's walking up. Did we see what happened when the camera turned away?
Nah, like what happened with them two?
Yeah, because like you said, he was laughing,
Yeah.
and then next thing you know, he's walking up there, smacking the nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? He was just laughing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I love how we talking about this like 2 months
Oh, God.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best time to talk about it too. But yeah, that nigga Will. I'm done.
Is it safe for comedy right now?
No.
Niggas
It's
getting
not. It's
attacked.
No,
Here's
it's
the
not.
thing.
It's not
at
This
all.
is this was always going to happen. How society's been running, where everyone's super soft, everyone gets offended with every little thing. This was always going to happen to comedy. Niggas were going to like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna do some bullshit now. So
Yeah.
was always
Also,
gonna
like
be
if you look at the type of jokes Chris Rock has made, a joke about like baldness, I mean, it's very light.
light.
You know, when you look at
light.
what the type of jokes he makes.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, Will Smith, I mean, obviously they know of each other.
Right.
I'm sure he's probably been to a couple of Chris Rock's comedy shows.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously I don't know for a fact, but he's been to some comedy shows before, and he knows, he knows the type of jokes that get said, like something like that. That light of a joke. I don't know. There's something else.
A
There.
question would be said is, do Will Smith and Chris Rock, do they normally joke like that? See, if we joke like that,
Yeah.
and you come out on the Oscars and you say some shit like that in front of me and my wife, and we joke like that, cool.
Yeah.
If we don't joke like that and you say that shit, then okay, I can see where it comes from.
I mean,
I think they should know it's Chris Rock.
it's
Like,
Chris Rock. And then they had prior beef too. Them and the Smiths, they had beef because he said something 2016 Oscars or some shit like that. So you know Chris was coming straight for that head, but you know,
Is that warranted though? Like, there's everybody in the Grammys. You want to talk about me and my wife?
fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point.
I mean, he was getting on everybody, right? And then
Yeah.
just happened to go to that.
You know,
He's sitting in the
If-
front stage. I feel like comedians, like they all part of their bit is probably to make fun of people in the crowd, and the easiest
Right.
people to make fun of is the ones right in front of you.
right in front of you. And also, if I don't like you and I'm a comedian, I'm definitely going for that head first.
And low key, if you think about it, they said like he had made jokes previously about Jada.
Yeah.
So it's not like Will Smith and Jada Smith don't go to the Grammys knowing jokes have been made about them before
Yeah.
by this same exact comedian
Yeah.
at an event very similar. So let's sit right in the front.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, these are like, you know, people who plan meticulously to pull off their projects. There's got to be something that they didn't just overlook. Like they knew there was a possibility. I feel like, but who knows?
That's soft shit. But comedy is really, I think comedy's dying, man. It's a sad thing to say, but how our society runs, you really cannot say no more funny shit.
It's just gonna be
Some comedians like Andrew Schultz, who are
Yeah.
geniuses, and your David Chappelle's, they're always going to survive. The Bill Burrs, they're going to survive because they're intelligent. But like that cool, raw comedy that we had like 30 years, 40 years, 50 years prior, it's never going to be like
So
that.
no more Cat Williams.
No more Cat Williams.
Shit.
No more.
Crazy.
No,
No
we
more
gonna
Cat
get
Williams.
Cat Williams.
He's
always
coming
gonna
out
be
with.
booming.
Matter of fact, I think it comes out to not tonight. He has something coming out
Yeah.
very soon.
Here's the thing. I don't think there are going to be any like newer comedians on the level. The older ones, like the Cat Williams, the established people, they're always going to have their armies behind them. But like new niggas, if a new nigga start doing Cat
You
Williams,
can't do that if you
you
new
can't do
nigga.
it.
Established, like that's why Dave Chappelle and them, they'll always be good. Like even Andrew
Yeah.
Schultz, he's still established. He has his audience.
He has his audience.
But a new nigga, he's not gonna be able to come up and do shit like that.
Nah.
Just because he doesn't have an audience to back him up. He doesn't have a following.
Yeah.
Like if you seen that Dave Chappelle, he's still on Netflix. That place where he got attacked was a Netflix shoot.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he has a following. They don't care about all the backlash, the woke shit.
Yeah.
But if you a new person, you trying to get you a deal with something, like, I don't know if we can push that.
Can't really say
But Dave
shit.
Chappelle already got his following. They already know he's gonna bring them money. So it doesn't matter.
Really tough.
well,
And
here's
so-
the thing about comedy too. Like, if you go to a show looking to be offended by a joke, why are you there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But people really do that though.
That's what's really fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you're going there looking to be offended. Just in general, people are looking
Yeah.
to be offended.
People do that all the time.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Looking in itself, I want to be mad about something. Searching for whatever smallly that you can misinterpret or to twist into something to be offensive.
Especially if you're in the front row too.
right.
That don't make no sense. Cause like all the videos you see, the people getting up in the front, like in the small comedy clubs, they get roasted on. They hop on the stage, try to hit. Like, bro, you signed up for that. You pay for that seat.
And you sat right in the front.
sat right in the front.
You know this nigga about to get on your head. Come on now.
Could y'all do that? Would y'all go and sit in the front?
I would never.
I
sit
can't
in
do
front.
that.
What the
Come
fuck?
on.
Unless you want to
Let's
be
go
part
to
of
the
the
improv,
show.
sit in the front.
Fuck
Bruh.
shit.
There's-
You gotta have a comedian. You gotta have like a spirit. Like, all right, I want to get shot on. If you're sitting in the front row of a comedy show, come on now. You gotta be built.
Yeah,
different.
you gotta just not care.
Yeah,
you gotta just not care.
You
that
want to
much.
be a part of the jokes.
I
You
don't
want to be
care.
part of the jokes. I don't. I would enjoy that shit.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
You might enjoy it.
Hell no. Hell fucking no. And that's a professional too. That's a professional roaster. I think Walt be getting on me. That shit be hurting sometimes. That's a professional roaster about to get on my head.
That should be hurt.
That shit be hurt.
I'm sorry,
You know
Daylen.
how much that gonna hurt by a professional? Nigga do this 9 to 5. Go be on my head and shit.
Great thick. It will be thick skin. You'll get thick skin off.
Do you guys watch Kill Tony?
No, what is that?
Oh, that show is hilarious. New comedians going up. It's like a podcast. Kind of like a podcast, but it's like new comedians, they like sign up. It's like 2 hours long. They sign up to like do a 5-minute set or like a 3-minute set. It's something short. And they go up there and all these niggas are ass because they're all amateurs. And like the crowd's just sitting there just nervous laughs. And then like the nigga who runs it, he just starts shooting on them with their bad jokes and shit. It's actually like
T.I. on there?
T.I. What is so funny is that T.I. is trying comedy. That's just hilarious. And I actually want to see, like, I think one of the clubs he he was going to go after like an established comedian, and a lot of the comedians were like, "Nah, fuck that. Like you ain't put your time in. Like fuck that." Which is true. Like I know you T.I., I know you Tip, but like
When has he been funny? Who told him to do stand up?
Nah, he's,
Yeah.
When
I don't think it's gonna work
ever
out.
said that has been like super funny.
I don't think it's gonna work out. I want to see it though.
The
just
funniest
to see it.
thing that he said, and it wasn't even like anything comedy. It was just like expeditiously. That's like the funniest thing. He just be using big ass words and like random frames.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know he was trying comedy.
No, he's dead ass
Yeah, he's
trying
trying to-
comedy.
yeah,
There's
that's-
been
that's
videos of
his
him
new-
getting booed and jokes just not registering
Not
to the
landing,
crowd.
Yeah.
damn.
And that's the thing when you start comedy, you're gonna be ass.
Yeah.
It's a hard trade to master.
Can you do that? I
What?
feel like you just gotta be you either funny or you not.
You're either funny or you're not, but it's a lot to learn too with comedy and crowd control and shit like that.
Like learn to be. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's necessarily, or it's just like probably
skill.
delivery.
Delivery,
Yeah,
it's a skill.
Delivery,
You gotta have
how you control the crowd, probably your pace,
Yeah.
probably figuring out your style,
Yeah.
how you
Yeah.
want to deliver your joke, or the way you say it.
Yeah, maybe I'm just forgetting like
It's-
the work that comedians because
It's a reason why like Dave Chappell's of the world goes to small comedy clubs to work out their jokes, to work out their
okay,
materials.
so yeah,
like they
that makes
practice. Like it's literally like a sport. Like they'll go to smaller clubs. Andrew Schultz says it all the time. He'll just pop up to a club and just work out his material.
he on a roll right now too.
He's on a fucking roll. That's my nigga. White man Hall of Fame.
White man Hall of
White
Fame.
man Hall of Fame. Yeah. I think we did it, y'all. This shit flew by. I ain't gonna lie.
God.
This shit flew by.
For real, this shit done.
You see the time, my nigga?
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
we
see the
did it.
time. Yeah, thank you again,
Yeah.
Evan, coming through, man.
Glad to be on.
If you want the people to follow you on the socials, what's the socials?
No social.
No socials.
No socials. That's the
Fuck it.
thing. There's
Don't-
no socials.
don't
My
come
boy
look
been
for
off
me.
the grid.
No, yeah.
He in his bag.
Focus.
He doing what the fuck he's supposed to do.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Real
fuck
rap.
that.
Proud of you, folk.
I appreciate that, man.
Always.
Yeah, definitely focus off the socials.
Oh,
For
and I
sure.
cannot forget before we go, DJ wanted me to
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you thank you. DJ really wanted me to emphasize thank you for taking him home that day. He said you a real nigga because you drove out, you went all the way out your way to drop him off, and he said he never had the chance to thank you.
Oh yeah,
So he wanted
no
me to tell
problem,
you
man.
that.
That's something that Pops instilled in me to help people out. So, happy to help out, especially a homie like DJ for sure.
Me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we proud of you over here, the Ordinary People Podcast, Dr.
Sir.
Evan and shit. You feel me? Out here trying to save lives and
Loading.
Loading.
Dr.
Loading.
Bradley coming soon.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you once again, and take us home, Walter. You know,
Shit,
bad
man.
outro.
And that's been another episode of the Ordinary People Podcast. We out this thing. Gone.
Gone.
Bye.
This Mother's Day this week, right?
Oh, happy
Happy Mother's
Mother's Day!
Day.
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
All your fine ass mamas.
God.